world. Ain't nobody stop us.
Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Janisha for those who may or may not know, and we're back with another freaking video. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing some healthy-ish treats because as you guys know, I am on a fitness journey, you know, trying to get it together. But my downfall is the junk food. And like, I just love it. I need it. Like, I need it in my life. Like, I don't know what to do without it. But that's not gonna help me lose any weight. So I've been scouring the internet for recipes that's low in carb, high in protein, and I found a few. And I'm going to be recreating those today. I will leave all the information that you need in the description box. So these are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using in today's video. And most of these recipes are just different variations of the same recipe, just using different things. So I think I'm going to do 5 different treats today, and I'm going to go ahead and do a voiceover in this video because I really can't talk right now because I'm still getting over a cold, and like my throat and my voice is not as loud as I need it to be right now. So we're probably going to do a voiceover. Once again, I will leave all the ingredients and the directions in the description box, and let's get started with the first one. Okay, so for the Special K bars, we're going to be using rice cakes. And I'm going to go ahead and take 3.5 and crush them up. And I do recommend you using about 4 or 5 if you want like a thick bar consistency. But I did use 3.5. And I'm going to go ahead and just crumble those up. I'm going to be using some Jif natural peanut butter. You can use any kind of butter you want, sun butter, almond butter, whichever kind. But I do prefer peanut butter. And I'm going to just melt that. It normally takes 30 to 45 seconds to melt like a cup of peanut butter. So you're going to melt that in the microwave. And I'm also going to add some honey to sweeten it up as well. And you're just going to mix everything together. Alright, so now that we're done mixing everything together, we're going to pour this into a pan lined with parchment paper and shape it into a square. This is why I say I recommend using more so you can fill it up and it won't be a thin bar, it can be a thick bar. Alright, so we're going to put this in the freezer for 10 minutes just as is. Alright, so while the rice cakes are in the freezer, we're going to go ahead and melt our chocolate. So I am using the Lily's dark chocolate chips, but any dark chocolate will work. And we're just going to add some coconut oil in it to smooth it out. Put this in the microwave for 30-second intervals and stir it after each. Alright, so the chocolate is melted, the rice cakes are hardened, they're stuck together. So now we're just going to cover the whole thing in the chocolate. And y'all, please, I know I said 30-second intervals, but 30 seconds the first time for melting the chocolate and then 15 seconds each after it. So I did end up leaving this in the freezer for a good 30 minutes after I added the chocolate. And now we're just going to cut it up into bars. It made 6 bars all together. And they were a hit in my house. Y'all, these are some pretty strawberries. Now I'm using strawberries for 3 different recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and just clean them all right now. Might as well. I know there's a lot of ways to clean your fruit, but I go ahead and use vinegar and baking soda and I mix it together and let that sit for like 20 minutes. Y'all, please rinse the fruit off after y'all done cleaning them with the baking soda and vinegar. go ahead and take some water and rinse the strawberries off. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep all my strawberries. I'm gonna be slicing some, dicing some, and juicing some. So we're gonna make it work with what we got. I'm gonna prep all of them right now in this portion of the video, which is we're gonna be making our strawberry peanut butter chocolate bark in this portion of the video, but I'm just gonna prep all of the strawberries. Okay, y'all, so for the strawberry bark, we're going to go ahead and slice the strawberries up. Thin pieces, flat pieces. That's why you see me cutting off the little hump and setting it to the side. But I got this recipe from TikTok, of course. And y'all, it turned out so good. This is very easy, 3-ingredient recipe. You're just going to lay out the strawberries on top of parchment paper. Spread peanut butter over it. In that video that I saw on TikTok, that girl just spread the regular peanut butter over it so smoothly, but I had to melt my peanut butter so it can like spread over it a little smooth like it's supposed to. And then you're just gonna cover it with chocolate and put it in the freezer for about an hour.
Man.
Until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
So I'm gonna put this in the freezer about 20 or 30 minutes. Alright, so I finally took this out of the freezer and I think it's ready, y'all. I let it get hardened for like a long time. So we're just gonna slowly peel off the back of the I'm going to go ahead and cut them up into 8 pieces. And y'all, these turned out so good. If I could add anything, I would add a little more peanut butter. But you also can add some flaky salt if you want to. I'm going to put everything that I made in freezer bags and put them in the freezer. Next thing, we're going to work on the peanut butter yogurt bites. I put the last of the peanut butter the natural peanut butter that I have. I'm gonna melt it. I got some nuts. Making these yogurt bites were so easy, you guys. So for the peanut butter ones, I am going to be crushing up some peanuts to garnish it and to also put inside of the yogurt. And then I'm using the Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt, and you need honey to sweeten it. I don't care what nobody says. Honey, maple syrup, sugar, Splenda, I don't care. It needs to be sweet or it will be nasty. Well, personally to me. So I added honey, the peanut butter, and I went ahead and added some peanuts as well, and I mixed it all together. And it really came out like a frozen yogurt. And I did the same thing for the strawberry one. I chopped up the strawberries and I added it into the frozen yogurt, and we're gonna make little bite-sized drops. Well, they're kind of bigger than bite-sized drops, but y'all get the point. It turned out so good. While I'm at it, since I have the Greek yogurt out, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my strawberries for the Greek yogurt, for the strawberry bites as well.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need.
Yeah, I was trying to make them even. I don't know how I made them so uneven, and I'm using the same scoop for all of it. So, but what you want to do is take a 1/4 scoop or however big of a scoop that you have, and like just place it on your parchment papers and put it on something flat, because you got to stick these in the freezer. I did put them in the freezer for about 3 hours, maybe. I did say like 30 minutes in the video, but I had to put it in the freezer for a little longer than that, y'all, because it was still like soft, and you need them to be hard for the next part. I'm gonna put this in the freezer for about 30 minutes. They're still a little soft on the backside, but they've literally been in the freezer for like 3 hours, so I'm dipping them. Alright, so this part was a struggle to dip it in and turn it around. You want to make sure you have enough chocolate, y'all, because I was struggling, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough chocolate to cover all these. I end up not covering 2 of them, and I just like rub the chocolate on the top front of it. But make sure you have enough chocolate to dip it in. And using the 2-fork method, it really helped, because at first I was just trying to use 1 fork at the beginning, but it turned out really good. I end up taking some regular peanut butter that I had in my cabinet. It's not the natural kind, but I just spread it on top to make it look really pretty. And then I put these in the freezer for about 30 minutes as well, just to get hardened and solidified again.
On the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be.
Alright, so this is the fun part. Now it's time for the fruit snacks that I want to make. So I'm just going to dice up these strawberries. Well, not dice them, but like just cut it up smaller for the blender. Alright, so for these fruit snacks, I feel like a couple of things went wrong. As far as the fruit and the combination, which I used strawberry and mango to make the fruit juice, it was pretty good. But what I didn't do was add enough sweetener. So make sure you add enough honey to it, and make sure it's sweet enough till you like it. Because to make the juice, I did puree the fruit, and then I added about a cup of water to make the juice. And also, y'all, and I think the consistency didn't come out that well because I used gelatin. But if you use agar, and I say this in the video, I believe, then it'll come out as more of a fruit snack jelly, meaning gelatin consistency, than a jello. Because these was jello bites, not fruit snacks at all. So That's what I got from this thing. You can still try the recipe. I will be trying to make these again in the future, and I might record and use agar just to see how it turns out.
The blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Trying to stand up, my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window.
For the gelatin pack, you're supposed to keep 1 cup of fruit juice out and then boil the rest, and then you add the gelatin to the cold fruit juice and not the hot. So I boiled it for like 5 minutes and then I mixed everything together. You want it to be all wrinkly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to record, but somebody is in the kitchen. I'm recording. And you see how the juice is all wrinkly. Supposed to let it sit for a minute, and it has been about 1 minute. And then we're supposed to add the hot liquid to this. Why is it clumps? What are the clumps? It's clumps. I don't want no clumps. Babe, it's clumps. Oh God. Oh, I was supposed to add the hot juice, then stir. Not stir while I added the hot juice. Alright, so as you could tell, you know, I had a little struggle with the juice, and I did have to dig those clumps out because I didn't want no clumps inside the fruit snacks. So right now I'm using a turkey baster to go ahead and pipe it inside of the molds. And these heart molds I got on Amazon. If you want the link, I will link it in the description box. But you're just gonna fill them up, and I did fill up like I think 6 trays, but I only showed me filling up 1, but I did fill up 6. That's all that's left. I'm going to get rid of that. And we're going to put these in the refrigerator and let them set up, and then we'll be back when everything is ready. The gummies are nice and firm, so we're going to pop these out the mold. They're not really coming out how I want them to come out. This one is cute. So 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6 came out cute. It's gonna come out cute. I'm kind of heartbroken right now. I'm gonna pop all these out and then come back. Y'all, it's not giving fruit bites. Like it's giving Jello bites instead of fruit snacks, and I'm not happy with that. And I'm not gonna blame it on the recipe. I'm just gonna blame it on the molds, because it was hell getting them out the molds. I haven't tasted them yet. My mama tasted them. She said they're not sweet, but we're gonna let Chris try them, and we're gonna get some live reactions of everything that I made today. Oh wait, let me fix my hair. A live taste test of the things that I made today. So you gotta close your eyes. So the first one we're gonna try are the ones I'm not really a fan of, and we're gonna see how they taste together. Now I haven't tasted any of these either, so we're gonna try them together. This is the first one. So these are the fruit snack gummies that I attempted to make.
Yeah.
You not gonna say nothing? All right. So this is the special K-bar that I made. How you like it?
Okay, good.
1 to 5.
4.
There you go. These are called yogurt bites. I just, of course, took one and split it in half so we could taste it together. I think if you want it to be like less messy, you can do a popsicle stick because it kind of reminds you of ice cream. What you think?
Yeah. Mama.
Like frozen yogurt?
Yeah.
Oh, it is kind of frozen yogurt. That one was good. I rate that one a 5. What you rate that one?
4.5.
4.5. I rate that one a 4.5.
It's so like strawberry. It's okay.
You don't like
No.
Who don't like strawberry?
I do need, but I ain't strawberry fan. It was like pineapple, something like that.
Chocolate covered pineapples?
Yeah, that is good.
Maybe next time. Alright, open your eyes. So this one is essentially the same thing, but instead of strawberry, it's just a yogurt with peanut butter.
Plain yogurt with peanut butter?
Ready?
That's better.
And that's why I made more of these, y'all. Don't eat all of them now.
That's why I said eat one each day.
I ain't measuring me.
Sure, hey, that's so good.
Alright, so we got a winner with these. Alright, open. So this is like chocolate bark.
Watermelon?
No. It's strawberries, peanut butter, and chocolate. What do you rate the strawberry bark?
I get a 4.
I think it needs more peanut butter. Out of all the snacks, which one would you eat the most?
The plain yogurt peanut butter chocolate?
That one.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I made a lot of those. And we got some more yogurt and stuff in there if I have to make some more, but I don't have no more chocolate chips. So that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next freaking video. Bye.